Brazil's economy is a magnet for global companies, but its business environment is anything but standard. Many international firms arrive expecting their usual playbooks to work, only to find Brazil's unique rhythm, a blend of social connections, legal requirements, and cultural expectations demands a new approach. Picture a master waltz dancer stepping into a samba club. The steps, the energy, and the connection are all different. Success here means learning the local dance, not forcing your own. Adaptation goes deeper than translating documents or hiring locals. It's about understanding the values that drive workplace behavior. What's efficient elsewhere may seem impersonal here. What's a bonus in one country could be a legal right in Brazil. These differences are often invisible, like the bulk of an iceberg beneath the surface. Ignoring them can lead to costly collisions, damaging trust, morale, and profits. Entering Brazil's market is a lesson in humility and active learning. The most successful companies aren't the biggest, but the most culturally intelligent. They invest in understanding the local context, building real relationships, and respecting Brazil's legal and social fabric. In Brazil, how you do business matters as much as what you do. This is the foundation for sustainable global success. Our story features a Chinese tech giant, Innovatec, expanding into Brazil. Innovatec, with its hierarchical long-term vision, acquires a Brazilian plant and brings in American managers led by David. The Americans are chosen for their direct, data-driven style, tasked with translating Innovatec's vision into local success. But the Brazilian workforce values relationships, flexibility, and a sense of family at work. Here, managers are expected to care for their teams, not just enforce rules. The result? 3 cultures, 3 sets of expectations. The Chinese owners want top-down control. The Americans push for process and efficiency. The Brazilians seek connection and adaptability. Each group means well, but they're speaking different cultural languages. This silent clash sets the stage for a major misunderstanding. Even with good intentions, miscommunication is inevitable without cultural fluency. As the year ends, David's American team wants to reward the Brazilian staff. In the US, a year-end bonus is a generous surprise. They announce an extra month's salary with fanfare, expecting cheers. Instead, the room is silent. Brazilians are confused. To them, this is the terceiro salário, a legally required 13th-month salary, not a bonus. The Americans thought they were being generous. The Brazilians saw the company announcing it would follow the law. Rumors spread. Is management clueless or trying to take credit for a legal obligation? Trust erodes and morale drops. The Chinese owners watching from afar are baffled by the fallout. A well-meant gesture has backfired, all because cultural and legal context was ignored. The Americans feel unappreciated. The Brazilians feel misunderstood. What should have been a celebration becomes a source of conflict. One cultural misstep has shaken the entire organization. The 13th month salary debacle reveals the danger of applying home country assumptions abroad. In the US, bonuses are discretionary. In Brazil, the 13th salary is a legal right and a vital part of annual income. Announcing it as a gift fell tone deaf to Brazilian employees, undermining trust. They wondered what other rights might management misunderstand. The American team missed that legal compliance is the baseline, not a favor. In Brazil, the employer-employee relationship is more paternalistic. Care and responsibility are expected. The Chinese owners, used to hierarchy, were also caught off guard by the reaction. In Brazil, how you frame and deliver a message matters as much as the message itself. This episode shows that understanding local laws and values is essential for global business. It's not enough to mean well. You must communicate and act in ways that resonate locally. Multinational teams must learn each other's legal frameworks and cultural values to avoid costly mistakes. Otherwise, even simple actions can trigger major misunderstandings. This entire crisis could have been avoided with proactive cross-cultural and legal training. Training would have flagged the 13th salary as a legal requirement, not a bonus. Real-world case studies and immersive sessions help leaders avoid assumptions and costly errors. Both expatriate managers and local staff benefit from understanding each other's perspectives. Investing in training is a strategic move, far cheaper than the fallout from cultural blunders. It's the bedrock for building a cohesive, high-performing global team. Beyond training, clear and culturally sensitive communication is key. The Americans' mistake wasn't just what they said, but how they framed it. Consulting local HR or trusted employees before big announcements is crucial. Leaders should ask, what's the best way to reward employees here? What's required by law? Confirming understanding through open dialogue uncovers hidden misunderstandings. Empowering local voices and creating safe feedback channels prevents missteps. Open two-way communication turns cultural diversity into a strength, not a liability. Innovatech's story is a lesson for all global companies. Never underestimate the power of local context. What works at home may fail abroad. Separate legal obligations from true gestures of goodwill. Trust is built on meeting, not spinning your duties. Invest in cross-cultural training and local expertise. It's essential, not optional. Equip leaders with the tools to adapt, listen, and learn. The real winners see cultural differences as opportunities, not obstacles. Lead with empathy, communicate with clarity, and respect both law and culture. That's how you build a thriving, unified global team.